Stop talking about comic books or I'll kill you. I don't care if the Hulk could defeat the Man of Steel. I'm gonna rearrange your face if you continue to debate whether Logan's claws could pierce Steve Rogers' shield.
Hey there, comic fam. Bullseye Bob here, and welcome to Everything Comics. And this is another episode of reviews, previews, and back issue breakdowns. And today we're going to preview Jonna and the Impossible Monsters by Oni Press. Let's get into it. So we have a new book coming out by Oni Press, Jonna and the Impossible Monsters. Listen while I read you the solicit. Rainbow has been searching for her sister Jonna for a year. Last time she saw Jonna was also the first time she saw one of the monsters that now roam the planet. They're big, ugly, dangerous creatures driving humanity to the brink of extinction. Though there isn't much hope for survival out in the world, Rainbow knows that her sister is out there somewhere, and she'll do anything to find her. Don't miss the brand new all-original action-packed series co-written and drawn by Eisner Award-winning Chris Samnee. Chris is joined for his very first fully creator-owned book by co-writer Laura Samnee and frequent coloring collaborator Matthew Wilson. Jonna and the Impossible Monsters is an all-ages adventures of a lifetime. So the book will come in at 21 pages. The cover price is $3.99 and will be in stores on March 3rd. But at the time of this video, you'll only have 2 days to get into your LCS, as the FOC, the final order cutoff, is February 8th. So you'll want to make sure that you get into your LCS and let them know that you'll want this on your pull list. As mentioned, of course, the artwork is done by Chris Samnee. It's written by him and his wife, Laura Samnee. The colors are done by Matthew Wilson, and the lettering is done by Crank. When I got the pre-release copy of this particular book, I really enjoyed this title. This is definitely going on my pull list. If you're in for something that's kind of a departure from your normal superhero books, or a lot of the really heavy either horror or adult themed indie books, this is a great title. Like it was mentioned, this is an all ages title. It's very, very fun to read. I caught all kinds of different things inside of this book. So first of all, let's talk about the artwork. You can't beat Chris Samnee stuff. I've loved him ever since Daredevil, and I really enjoyed the artwork inside of this book. Here lately he's been on Firepower with Robert Kirkman, and that's a great title, but this is kind of a departure from that type of stuff. And one of the things that I've noticed right off the bat is that this is a very, very visual storytelling. I know that that's true of all comic books, but I'd say the first half of this book really doesn't have a lot of dialogue. It just lets the artwork tell the story, and then you get a lot of dialogue at the end. But really, when it comes down to it, it's just a lot of fun to read. I caught so many different things when I was reading this book. There were overtones of the Jungle Book. There were overtones of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Even the Flintstones, even though it's supposed to be a different planet than Earth, it felt post-apocalyptic. And it really, really was a lot of fun. As mentioned, this is an all-ages title, and it's whimsical in that way, but it's not too campy that your average everyday adult couldn't get into it as well. It really, really does stand on its own, and whether you're reading it to the kids in your family or you're reading it for yourself, this is a great title. I would definitely say that this is one that you should get on your pull list, because it's going to be a fun ride. Like I said, the final order cutoff is February 8th, so you're going to want to get into your LCS and let them know that you want this title. But I really enjoyed it because, like I said, it's a departure from your average everyday superhero book like you get from the big two, and it's not as heavy as some of the stuff that comes out in your normal indies. Really, when it comes down to it, I'm a huge fan of Chris Samnee. I love Oni Press because they're right here in Portland, just like Dark Horse. Lastly, I would say don't look at this as a spec book, but if you're looking for a really good story that you can pick up and read any day, that's a lot of fun, that you can give to your kids, and also follow going forward, I would say this is the book for you, and you don't want to miss it. Again, it'll be in stores on March 3rd, and the price will be $3.99. I hope you all get it. Let me know down in the comments when you get this book and what you think about it. I'd really be interested to hear your thoughts on it, because I really enjoyed it. So that's it, folks. That's your preview of Jonna and the Impossible Monsters. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.